Did you know you can eliminate Cazador while Astarion is in your party? Astarion can even interact with his 6 other vampire spawn siblings. While some of the interactions are genuinely funny,
Please, Master. May I call you Master?
some of them are sad and gives a new perspective to their hopes and fears of being hunted as a vampire.
Never have to fear vampire hunters.
I didn't know you well back then. I blame it on luck and fate.
For the authentic reaction to the events that are about to unfold right in front of you, I chose to keep Astarion inside the camp chest at the beginning of Act 1 and then carried him all the way to Cazador's palace.
I never should have spoiled the child so.
We faced the vampire lord Cazador and forced him to take refuge in his sarcophagus.
What do I have to lose?
The Geth hireling Sinasith was tasked with the duty to carry Astarion to the palace, and she laid his body right next to Cazador's sarcophagus. My dad revived Astarion on the spot and dismissed Jacelyn, another hireling,
So it shall be.
so Astarion could take his place in the party.
I died?
It's but natural Astarion was in a shock when he woke up, and soon he began to introduce himself.
I suppose that merits an introduction. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when they snatched me and put that thing in my head.
Now, as you can see in the lower left corner of the screen, there is an option to switch characters while a cutscene or dialogue takes place. It's called Character Select.
My, you've been busy. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship?
Please make a note. This option will play a vital role while sequencing a proper narrative for this video.
The great vampire lord looks peaceful, recovering in his coffin. There is no trace of the fury that you fought against.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And anyone that can crash a mind flayer ship and walk away seems like a good person.
Now, Astarion is officially recruited and he has joined your 4-member party.
Lead on.
Here, we'll switch our character to Madela Deadeye and let her inspect the sarcophagus, then immediately switch character. We switch characters again just to find Astarion, aching to tell us an important aspect about himself, a well-guarded secret which he had never shared with anyone before.
And I think there's something I should tell you. Nothing big or terrible, just a small little detail about me that hasn't come up naturally. It's just that I happen to be what's the best way to put this? A vampire.
Just when Astarion revealed he was a vampire, Madela wrecked Cazador for good.
Consummatum est. Ego cecidi.
The vampire lord is no more, but his legacy remains. What to do with the thousands of vampire spawn he created?
So, was there anything else?
I didn't realize the dialogue option had coincided with the scenes of vampires moving out of their cells.
What do you mean, dead? How? Why? Free? I'm not free. I'm trapped. I'll never be anything but a spawn now. You've sentenced me to an eternity in darkness. Tell me honestly, did you kill him for my sake, or to stop me completing the ritual myself? I do believe you. I know you only did what you thought was best for me. And who knows, maybe this is what's best. The kind of power that ritual offered could ruin a person. Even me. Gods, I would have liked to kill him, though. I'm grateful.
Soon after that, Astarion had a tete-a-tete with his 6 other vampire siblings.
He is destroyed. Cazador, gone. How were you able to do this? Look at us. We are no threat. Let us go. We'll vanish into the Undercity. You'll never see us again. I beg you. You won't regret this. I swear it. Please. Master. May I call you Master? Any of us who survive will disappear now. You'll never see us again.
I feel like I gargled a straight razor. But to feel anything is wonderful. Wonderful!
If I must.
Cazador is dust, and violet blooms. I shall live as a permanent rebuke to all that monster stood for.
My head is spinning. I can't believe you did this. What's going to happen to us? Are you going to end us like you ended Cazador? We are free. But where will we go? How will we feed? Then we will go. Not to the surface. We have hunted and been hunted there too long. But the Underdark. Perhaps there is a home for us there. Thank you. You will not see us again. I don't know. We'll need a place to feed. Where can we go? You're right. That's good advice. Thank you.
I cannot believe it's over. I cannot believe we're free. We are free, aren't we? We will not bother you at the surface. You have my word on that. We will find a place in the Underdark. We will find a new way to live, new creatures to feed on,
And you will never have to see us again. My thanks for everything.
You did it. You destroyed him. What happens now? I don't know. We can't stay here, but can't just march out into the city either. We're still creatures of the shadows. Nothing can change that. True. We'd never have to fear the sun. Never have to fear vampire hunters. We could do worse. We could do well, even. Thank you for this chance. For our freedom. I'm sure I can resist. I've survived this long on vermin after all. We can't stay here, though. Baldur's Gate will always have Cazador's shadow hanging over it. We're not. But thank you, all the same. You didn't have to do any of this. We'll find somewhere quiet and consider our options. Good luck up there.
Nothing says true love like leaving someone in the house of hope to rot forever. Astarion approves.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Whatever that means.